Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 34 of the amazing, the 10 out of 10, the only series on YouTube that really matters. That's a fucking lie. The Great Unifier series. I hope you guys are enjoying. I apologize for my, I feel like I'm getting worse at intros, the more depressed I get, which is really just interesting, you know, a kind of like interesting thing. And I think I've actually kind of stumbled onto, I think, what the main reason of my kind of like, why I'm like, having a little bit of like issues lately, and I think the biggest issue is I can't stick to a sleep schedule. I think that's kind of what's causing me a lot of problems, not problem. It's not a singular problem. I wish it was a singular problem, but and the reason I'm mentioning that now is not because I feel like, you know, I just want to mention it because I think you know, I feel like I've made a little bit of a mini brainwave. You know, I'm like, you know, a little bit of
Archers!
The word
Cavalry! Move! Mounted archer! Forward!
It's not a what's it called? It's not an epiphany, but like, you know, I think I've made like I figured it out a little bit why I'm having so many issues.
Horse archer! Forward!
But then again, you know, sticking to a sleep schedule is actually really hard when you're someone who's never really had a sleep schedule. You know, even when I was at work, I pretty much had a sleep schedule when I was at work, and as soon as I had a day off, that's it. Like, my sleep schedule literally went out the window so fucking quickly. I think I might try and hold office hours for my YouTube for a while I'm still looking for another job, and just see how that goes. Like, if I hold office hours, maybe instead of, you know, fucking about and, you know, ignoring the day and just thinking, well, I can do whatever I want, you know, I technically am my own boss. You know, even though I know I'm my own boss, like, you know, at the moment when it comes to YouTube. You know, it might actually do better for my YouTube channel and everything if I, you know, keep office hours. It'll probably do, like, wonders for my mental health as well, to be fair.
Horsemen! Attack! Hold arrows!
There we go. But anyway, focusing on today's part, we're just going to be pretty much doing what we've been doing for the last part. We're going to be taking out free folks and using them to actually capture their leaders and maybe turn their leaders into, you know, sell them if they're not useful, or, you know, if they're heads of clans, sorry, keep them. If they're not heads of clans, just release them. I've got to be better at that, because if I release them, we're actually getting, you know, we've got a higher chance of getting them for free, which means the smaller clans, which, in my opinion, may not be worth it, might be worth it if we get them for free, or at least, you know, very cheap comparatively. Because if you didn't know, the affinity of a clan can actually help you get it down. So right now, this clan hates us -20. Now they hate us -12. Once we start getting into the positives, they'll start becoming more amenable to, you know, me conquering them. Hey, bow. So we can either get extra quiver, or horsemaster. Horsemaster is just better of those two, if I'm completely honest. So if anybody's ever struggling, like, oh, what should I take with that? Even if you never intend to go on horseback, horsemaster is just better. Purely because the day you want to use horses, which, let's be honest, a lot of people end up deciding they want to use horses later into the run. I've seen it with my own eyes, which means, you know, as soon, you know, that really pretty big ass bow you've got is going to be fucking useless as soon as you get on horseback. Unless you have Horsemaster, in which case is why I always take Horsemaster. You're the little walrus. I didn't kill you, did I? She was she died in battle. I'm gonna say that I didn't do that and just make myself feel better on the sole purpose of I probably was the, like, my faction was probably the reason she's not alive anymore. Also, my infantry line's getting very small. We need to upgrade that a little bit. And by upgrade, I mean we need to recruit a bunch more troops again.
Cavalry, move! Horse, move!
We don't want to give them the access to the hill. That would be dumb.
Archers, move and move! True, keep up! Mounted archer, cavalry, move!
Now that I can use any bow I want, I do fully intend to get like the noble longbow instead of just the noble bow, because the noble longbow on horseback is absolutely bullshit, and I love it. They are... Okay, no, mad archers, pull back. They aren't scared like they normally are. That's annoying. Alright, you want to be a dickhead? Go for it. My army's getting more veterans by the day, so... Yeah, I think our really big goal is once we get maybe 1 or 2 more clans, we need to just do targeted attacks against the north. And basically, we attack, we take a settlement, and then we immediately peace out with them. It will cost a lot of influence, but it is something we can do. Is it cowardly? A little bit, but the problem is we can't beat... Dan, I just accidentally used one of my things. We can't beat any faction right now in a straight-up fight. The only faction we could beat... Well, that's not true. We could beat some Essosi factions, but we're not going to Essos. Because that would be dumb. I mean, like, you know, we're called Westeros. Why would we go to, you know, that's just stupid. Yeah, so we need to, logically speaking, you know, just build an army quickly, take out, say, you know, the last half. The problem is, if I get the last half, I have to give up Hardhome. So how good is the last half? It's not as good. So I would actually be I would be losing money. Which is a little annoying, you know, but such is the fucking rules I set, unfortunately. Yeah, we're also not making as much money off these guys as we could probably make off fighting the whites. Alright, let's try and build an army. Sorry, let's not try, let's just build an army. I have the ability to recruit everyone. There's only 500 people here, so... Let's just quickly get our troops together. Oh, just a bunch of recruits as usual. Yeah, the goal is, just like I said, just quickly slap... Okay, we do not need any more archers. That's like one thing I know I do not need more of right now. I'm gonna go chill here. Admittedly, as soon as I declare war, like, the tribute payments will fuck off, which means... Wait, where the fuck's the rest of these guys? You dickheads, get here. Like, don't make me call you again. I'm your goddamn lord. In one case, I'm fucking related to one of you. I don't even know where they are, or, like, I just go and find them and grab them, but... Okay, they're coming from this way, because for some reason, coming by ocean is slower, I guess. I don't fucking know. Right. No one's gonna want me to declare war on the North. Is there a Northern Lord nearby? To be fair, we probably don't want that, but... Oh, look, Great John Umber. Okay, you at war with anyone? You're currently at war with no one. Great. Oh, Small John. Great, Small John and Great John. Okay, Great John's gonna get away from me without any effort. Well, that's not gonna work the way I want it to, so... Oh, fuck, I accidentally misclicked, so I didn't get him. Bro, I want to talk to you. Come here. Attacking a village might, you know... No, attacking him makes more sense. Right. Unfortunately, fighting at night is definitely a pain in the ass, because I have to tab out and turn on the filter, and I don't like doing this. And the reason I don't like doing it isn't because isn't because I don't like enhancing the visual experience for you guys. It's because my dumbass just forgets.
Turn to enemy.
Now we have an absurd amount of archers, obviously.
Forward! Forward! Hold fire!
A Night's Watch crossbowman. Interesting.
Arrows! Move! It's move! Cavalry move! Horse archer forward!
I like how all my men are at the front as well. That screams not the way I do things, but all right.
Bowman!
Now we need to be very careful. I have an idea. We may not take any settlements this time. We may just fight battles against armies, because that actually could net me not just a lot of money, but I might be able to fuck with the enemy a little bit. In terms of, like, you know, I could imprison a lot of their lords and maybe make a lot of money off them.
Infantry! Horse march up! Infantry! Charge!
Yeah, sorry, Great John. You ain't gonna win this one, unfortunately. Hey, don't get me wrong. The northern troops look pretty good, though. Also, when we get Winterfell, that means we are allowed another tier 6 troop. So getting Winterfell, like rushing Winterfell, might actually be very smart, because it means we'll get to pick one of our Cerberus troops to level up to tier 6. Which, in hindsight, is probably actually a really smart idea, because it means we'll have... it will be fucking bowmen, let's be honest. I'm going to immediately tier 6 my bowman. Because tier 6 in your bowman is just extremely smart. Especially for how often we use our bowmen, and how much we rely on them to do quite a lot of early damage and, you know, get shields down. And again, before people say, Joe, you're a great conqueror, not all, like, you know, great conquerors, like, you know, use bows. I mean, look at the Mongols. Bows were like their bread and butter, you know, like, so trust me, I know I'm a great conqueror, but we're still going to be using stuff to our advantage. Sorry, Great John. Wait, Umber have their own troops? Badass. I feel like I knew that, but at the same time, I also feel like I didn't. Ooh, what's that? A large bag of bodkin arrows. Not as good as stacked bodkin, unfortunately. Though, admittedly, she doesn't even have stacked bodkin yet, so let's give her those. And then little bro over here. I don't know why I said little bro, but yeah, let's give you a northern sword. Let's get rid of that throwing crap. Give you that. Give you some northern gloves. Dark boots. Northern gambeson. A northern helmet. Rusty northern shoulders. And let's make this goddamn Lannister looking... I'm joking. Let's not do that. I'm joking. That was too much of a joke. I'm sorry, guy. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You know, I felt like a bit of a dick after like a few seconds of doing that. You know, I shouldn't do bro like that. Ooh. Okay, so I actually don't have to do anything, and that will get high enough. So these, yeah, I don't need to fuck about with you at all. You, I definitely need to put a point in there. But at the same time, I need to put a point in these ones, and I just need to figure out which of these I value more. Honestly, I value that so much more. I'm gonna put you up as well. Right, so they should make an army, and they should come and play with me. Now the question is that army going to be absurdly powerful, or is it going to be, you know, about as powerful as we want it to be? Let's find out. Because the best thing to do to find out how big the enemy army is going to be is to siege one of their things and let it come for you. In this instance, we may actually have to run away. We'll see. Because, and by run away, I mean, run away from the siege and then just immediately pull the peace card. Be like, yeah, peace, look, please, peace. Didn't actually want war, was just taking the piss. Leave me be. Also, if they start sieging my stuff, that's also going to be a bit of a problem, but, you know, we'll get there when we get there. Ooh, 300 men. Bro, come on. Come fight me as you are. Oh, shit. No, they've got two armies. Bollocks. Their armies are faster than mine as well. And their armies are getting bigger. Which also means slower. Okay, yeah, no, we need to peace out. We ain't gonna win that fight. The fucking Starks are way too powerful. Shit. Wait. Ah, fucker, they all got away. I was gonna try and catch one or two of them. Alright, I finally have the right amount of cavalry now. The real issue is now I have, like, no fucking money. And I'm losing 4 grand a day because it's a stupid peace deal. Take you dipshits back. And because of what happened, we only won a single fight. Yeah, that actually turned out to be really dumb. The biggest issue is, like, the North is, like, the only faction that's be kind of worth fighting. But they're also the most powerful, so fighting them is dumb. Now, if I was to, like, leave up here and just go down here, then maybe taking over... Maybe just ignoring the North and going straight for... You know what? That may actually... Fuck it. I don't know how long it's going to take us to get down there, but we're going to risk it. Worst case scenario, we just sell shit, you know? But if we can get a few castles down there and Sisterton, we will be... If we get Sisterton, that should set me up for life. In terms of, you know, monetarily, I would hope. I'm already worried about money. But we are nearly at Sisterton. Now, please, Sisterton, please. Please be worth something. Like 7 or... Oh, you are absolutely fucking garbage. As a fucking course you are. You being useful would just be, you know... Well, that would give me something I want, wouldn't it? Nope, those are just caravans. That's... There we go. Yeah, I don't really care about you guys being prisoners. Right. Sisterton is, like, hopefully the right amount of size for us to take out and, you know, not have to give a shit. We should be able to fight off a singular army as well. Like, you know, there shouldn't be... You have no issue fighting an army. And don't get me wrong, I know they have really good cavalry, but, you know, again, I'm not worried. I've just realized, did I burn any workshops? I haven't bought any workshops yet. That might be like a very solid idea, buy some workshops. Again, we need these walls down because I need to be able to get, like, into there ASAP. Can we break that, please? Thank you. Fuck it. We need to go in now. I ain't got a choice. I need the money. There we go. I'm gonna say, please don't fucking shit yourself on me there, game. Alright, I trust my mouth for the Cerberus to do their job. Does anyone else have a mouth for the Cerberus? Surprisingly, it doesn't look like it, no. Shame. We still have whites. Good to know. You just fucking hear the gargling. It's like, yep, we've still got the undead. Fear us. We're using legitimate undead men to fight you, you know. Yeah, our empire is going to look so fucking weird for a while because we have, you know, we're very kind of apart from one another. Unfortunately for me, though, as soon as we win this battle, I will have to give up Hardhome. Those be the rules, whether I like them or not. I just hope the game lets me fucking have it, because it is... Like, as the king, I should always be in contention, you know? That's the way I look at it. I'm the fucking king. Like, there's no reason I should never not be in contention for a title. There should always be 4 options, in my opinion, other than abstain. Actually, yeah, no, there's always 4 options if you're a thing. So why isn't there not 4 options when you're the king? Like, instead of the abstain option, you get the give land to self like a greedy prick option. I can't believe it took me, like, until literally just about now to think to myself, yeah, why is that not a thing? It's literally, instead of abstain, it's give, you know, just gives yourself land. And, you know, yeah, you're, like, people can get pissed off at you for it. It's, you know... A reward, you know, risk versus reward is, you know, risk pissing off all of your vassals, reward, you get it. You know, it's definitely one of those things that I think offers a, you know, an interesting enough, like, thing that, you know, I would definitely think about doing it. Oh shit, I let go of the arrow before I, Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to do a jump shot. I'm not skilled enough. But I am skilled enough to put, like, an arrow into that dickhead's head. And that one's. That guy moved, doesn't count. I am hoping the Vale sends an army after me so I can take all their horses. Though it might be a good idea monetarily to build a, have a tier 6 cavalry instead of a tier 6 bowman. So we can give them a noble mount, and whenever the noble mounts die, we have like a really 50% chance to pick up a noble mount. And then just be really reckless with our cavalry. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like my idea that I've just come up with. Is it a little gamey? Yes. Is it still gonna be a good idea? Yes. I need to get down there so I can open this wall up. Will my men use it? Probably not, because, you know, the AI is a bit brain dead sometimes, but if we're lucky, they'll use it and, you know, stop themselves from dying. Yeah, as you can see, they're not using it. Even when I tell them to charge, they're still refusing to, you know, do what most people would consider a bit of intelligence. Even if my dumbass shows them it's okay. Now, if we wanted to, if we take out the Eyrie, that means we get, you know, another tier 6 troop. And if before anyone's like, Joe, why do you not include the white, the free folk stuff? Because I honestly didn't think I would be taking over the free folk stuff, like I said. So, you know, one of the many limitations I put on it, and I don't really think I mentioned I put on it, is essentially, you know, taking free folk stuff doesn't give us any real bonuses in terms of, you know, getting tier 6 units and stuff like that. If anything, the only thing it does is it gives us a little bit of a monetary backbone. And even then, it's helped, but it's not, you know, done enough. I don't know where the majority of the enemy... Oh, the majority of the enemy are over there, probably running away. Oh, my archers are inside, having a bit of a go. Yeah, we've lost fucking 6 Mouth of the Cerberus, which always... To be fair, though, Mouth of the Cerberus are always first in. They're absolute chads like that, so... Can't complain too much. That's not true. I can complain a lot, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna do my best to complain a little less than I normally would. Again, I don't know which one of you dipshits was able to convince the undead to fight for us, but... Yeah, little concerned that you were able to do that. Oh, cool. Just gonna... Don't mind me. Just gonna shore up my archery skill a little bit more. Like, bro, you can hit me, but can you kill me? And the answer is no, so... Damn it, it's the only one I didn't take out of a headshot on there. Alright, watching these... Can they all just run away and hurry up? Because, you know, the fight's over, whether they like it or not. I like how the game just will not let you shoot directly upwards. My god, these guys are taking the piss to get out of here, aren't they? Okay, Ironborn veteran bowman's not one of ours. That's good. So we can shoot it in without any worry. And my skills are going up. We've got a new point into medicine, which we need to spend, which is going to be fun. Oh. Are they stuck down there like the biggest dumbasses? Well, there's 3 of them. That was literally the ones who were left. That explains why running away wasn't seeming to go well for them. And now I'm about to be very unhappy because I'm going to have to do something I don't want to do. Well, Hardhome, you were an amazing province. But unfortunately, Hardhome, you get to go to Giantsbane. Health advice or... Oh, yeah, let's make sure people don't die of old age. And we will make sure this is mine before we end this part because I refuse to, you know, end the part without taking it. There we go. Let's go back in here. Let's, everyone but you guys. How much money are we... Oh, ho, ho. I got another one of the good horses. Decreased damage taken. I don't know what his was, but I'm going to assume not as good. Yeah, no, increases melee damage, but, you know, not the same. Okay, a bit of money there for us. Let's quickly just... Owner of Sisterton. Well, I think it should be the king, you know? That makes the most sense. Now, is this a good province? No, it's not. But, you know, it's... And the worst part is I will indeed have to make sure I garrison it. Because I have to garrison everywhere. Like, I can't ungarrison any of it, so... We're definitely in one of those positions. The good thing is the workshop is max level, and so are the walls. So this place is at least built up better. That's good. But unfortunately, guys, we're going to have to end this part here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a share. But most importantly, guys, stay safe. Have a great day. Join the channel membership if you're interested, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys then.